welcome to our first one-shot for One-Shot October. Yay!
Yay.
The spooky season is here. So today, you can see that not all of us are here. We have 3 of our main cast and then 2 guest stars. Because we're playing Monster of the Week today, which
It's a treat.
the Great Monster Hat, Great Monster of the Week, made by Evil Hat Production. It is very much, you can't see it correctly because mirrored stuff. But yes, that's what we're playing. And we are playing a... I didn't make this. I found it on the internet. And let me... so this is from a group of people who also do a podcast called The Crit Show. And they really just play Monster of the Week. And this was a free one that you get if you subscribe with them. So if you guys want to play this specific one-shot that we're going to be playing, go to critshow.com, I think is what the website is. I'll link it down below. And you guys can play it too with your friends.
Down below.
Yes. And it's called It Must Be 2:30. That is what the game is called, or the one-shot is. So I guess first off, we'll just introduce everybody's characters. So say who you are and what character trope you are as well.
I'll go first since I think I'm the middle node. Does that make sense? My character is Janice Random, and she is the time traveler trope. She's young, and she's ginger, and she dresses a little weird, like somebody Googled past like clothing of the past and just picked a bunch of stuff that looked right. She travels by a hole in her pocket. That'll come up later, maybe. And has a few traveling companions. And they're all tied together one way or another, and that'll get explained as we go. But her main companion is...
Hi, I'm Alex Mustang. I am the Spell Slinger trope. I naturally got into learning how to use magic, and I naturally had an affinity toward fire, but thus in the process, I now have to wear my own specialized firefighter outfit because I tend to burn down everything around me, and I'm a natural walking hazard.
But he's super chipper.
At least when I'm not on fire, yeah.
I will go next. I am playing Crane, and Crane is a spooky. Is the spooky trope, and they are from New Orleans, and they are, you know, if you're just walking down the street, you might just think that they're one of those, you know, weird little goth kids that like to hang around, that think New Orleans is just like the spookiest, but actually they are the spookiest. And they are part of this group because Ms. Random is their great
four grades
grandniece.
So you're my Uncle Crane.
We love to see it. And last but not least,
I am the Damned.
The damn.
He is the summoned trope, and the Damned is basically just from where he was summoned. He was a gangster devil. That's the best as I can say it. He wears fancy suits, wears a fedora with holes cut into it for his horns, and yeah, that's basically it.
And y'all are best friends.
And yeah, he was summoned by Alex Mustang.
Oops.
It was my bad. I was learning how to use magic, and other things were set on fire in the process, unfortunately.
wow, it's interesting to see how in real life you guys are best friends, and then of course in any game or anything we do, you guys will still either be related or best friends.
I'm still voting. Two heads of an Etten. It's gonna happen one day.
Fine, it will happen one day.
One day. So I won't be rolling anything for this game, which is sad because I like rolling dice. So
Good sound.
Math rocks.
yeah, it's like I collect them for a reason, and they're like, Keeper doesn't need to roll, and I was like, okay.
And since we're in Monster of the Week, we don't even all get all of our dice. So
Yeah,
they're-
you just get 2d6s and that's it.
What was the point of all those dice? So much money wasted.
It may be just 2d6s at any one time, but you better believe I cracked out all of my d6s.
Yes, we love to see it.
Just in case somebody has to go in timeout.
Okay, let's do. So it must be 2:30. You guys look great. Okay, let's start it off now, I guess. Yeah, I know, right? So we're gonna start with the opening cinematic, which I will read right now. So this is something that none of you, like your players don't, the players know, characters don't. So let's go.
All right.
We see a middle-aged man sitting in the dark on a well-worn couch, the light of the TV casting shadows around the room. He's nodding off, his head lolling back and snapping up, then slipping back against the cushions again. As he ultimately relaxes into it, his mouth hangs open and a loud snoring fills the room, slightly louder than the blaring TV. There is movement in the shadows, and we hear a clicking sound as something hard moves across the linoleum kitchen floor in the room just behind him. Suddenly, we are low to the ground and moving quickly towards the back of the couch, then creeping up the side of it. Into view comes the sleeping man, mouth wide open. Our movement blurs as the camera rushes forward and we hear a series of sick crunches and a gurgling scream.
Blah.
Okay. So, we are in a small town, name not disclosed. It's just a normal, just a normal town.
Normaville.
Normaville, yes.
Normaville.
Town of Norma. Norma has created this town. And we start off with you guys. You've heard that a lot of parents, just like walking around the town, you've heard that a lot of parents have been talking about their children, because a lot of these kids are like in the age that they've been losing teeth and giving it to the Toothfairy and such. And you just keep hearing that a lot of the kids' teeth are going missing, and the parents can't actually do that old switcheroo for them, like parents normally do.
That's creepy.
So they've just been realizing that their kids' teeth are disappearing, and they can't, and they're just, it's something that parents are talking about, because they parents like to talk and gossip.
A
So
mystery.
I like to match my little three-piece suit to what I think might be going on, and so since it's teeth, I'm wearing like a bone white suit with a like ivory colored overbust corset, and then matching slacks, and then I've got my little fascinator with a veil, but if you look closely at the lace in the veil, it's got little skulls with the smiling teeth and everything.
I'd love this fight Toothfairy.
I love it. Can we just have a whole thing that's fashion design? I don't know. I'm into it. Well, we do love a good mystery.
We do.
Because wherever there's a good mystery, there's a possibility of finding the answers that we need. Or you know who.
Fine. It's worth fixing that. Yes, I'll do another mystery.
The Damned does not like how you are talking.
We're not talking about you, the Damned.
How do you know we're talking about you, the Damned? I say, okay, so if we're in town, and let's see, where would be a good place to go to...
I feel like the dentist might know something.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just all file into a dentist's office and kind of camp out in chairs, behind magazines, and sort of listen in on what people are saying. Yeah.
I mean, it could work. Maybe.
I've heard worse plans. Heard better. That's fair.
Okay, so
Right.
they're
We unsuspiciously go to a dentist office and just sit.
so as you guys are making your way to one of the two dentist offices, I will say you will be going to the Martin family dentist. As you guys are going, you pass by an apartment complex, and you can see a bunch of caution tape, police tape, and just some, like, one police car that's there, and there's one officer out there talking to a family. And
Well,
it's
this looks mighty interesting.
I want to read the mind of whoever, of the, like, mother of the family that's talking to the cop. So 2d6.
Yep, and then it'll be plus sharp.
Sharp.
That's a 2 and a 5 plus 0, so 7.
Okay. You just wanted to, so since you get one question, you just want to ask what she's thinking about?
Yeah, like,
Okay.
Or is she seeing anything that she saw what happened, like, in her mind?
So you can gather, so you can kind of like how the mom is like so the mom is talking to the police officer, and as she is talking, you can hear like what she says before she says it. Mm-hmm. So she basically just says that her and her daughter were asleep. I think it's the daughter. Wait. Yes. Her and the daughter were asleep, and something had happened to the father, she gathers. So basically she says that she found the father in the living room, and he had died, was killed by something. She doesn't know what.
Spooky.
So she didn't see anything happen, and she just found the dad dead?
Yep. She was woken up by the scream, and then just found him there, dead.
I'm going to insert myself into the circle of discussion. Casual like. What was the position of the body when he died?
Says as you speak, the police officer looks at you, and it's a man, and he says, "Oh well, are you the backup?"
I'm with the BFI. I'm with the BFI. Yes. Thank you. We were called in. Yep.
Yes. I was just about to ask you. You can head up to the apartment. It hasn't been thoroughly cleaned. Forensics. We don't have that, so we're waiting on an outside forensics team to come.
I have my own. What do you call it? A forensics team. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they were with me, and we will start securing that area.
Okay. I will tell.
What is your name, officer?
Officer Devin.
Devin, it's
Yes.
a pleasure to meet you,
Yes.
Officer Devin. Great, thank you. We'll just go right on up, and I just grab everybody. Hold it.
I'm surprised that works every time.
And as you guys run up, the officer just kind of like holds up his pen and paper, and then he just shrugs it off and continues talking to the mom. So who all is going up? Everybody?
I think everyone.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Leave no person behind.
Yes.
No, leave me very much behind.
Don't burn the building down.
So,
No problem,
you head up to the, you just head up, and I'm gonna, what can I make you guys do? I don't know. Well, cause so you guys go up, you guys kind of like go up every floor, because you don't actually know what floor the room is on.
Well, I'm sort of trying to look at like wherever the caution tape is. And
Yeah.
what maybe it looks like.
Yeah, so you guys like search every floor. So you like search an entire floor of rooms, find nothing, and you guys do that for about 2 more floors, and you make it up to the 3rd floor, and you see the cautioned off room.
This looks like the place.
Yep.
What was your first clue?
Yeah, so you guys walk up there. Isn't anybody in there? Basically, as you guys could kind of tell, the whole apartment was kind of like vacate out. Because it's nice. It's a nice Monday morning, so all the kids are at school, all the parents are at work, and anybody who is in the building basically got evacuated. Because you could see them all outside of the room.
All right. Has the body already been taken, or is it still there?
I mean, you have to open the door.
Oh.
You guys are outside of the door still.
We do.
The dam just opens the door.
Okay.
This is my fault.
He just walks through the caution tape and just opens the door.
Okay, you open it with ease, and you walk into a nice, normal hallway that leads to a living room and then a kitchen. And as you guys walk in, right on the couch, like the recliner, because there's like a nice couch and then a recliner right next to it. And on the recliner, you can see that they haven't actually moved the body. I mean, he looks like he's been moved because like the blood kind of has smeared a little bit from when the mom found him, probably. She just kind of like...
gentleman had a very unpleasant evening.
Your first clip.
Well, I would like to use my Servant of Technology, which is kind of, it's the same as use magic, basically. Okay. But I use technology to do it. Okay. So I'd like to sort of scan the area to show me what happened previously in the night. So, because I have observe another place or time.
That's just your.
If I can do it.
Thing isn't technology. Use your hands for one.
My hands are being used to hold the scanner.
Okay.
You hold the phonic pliers. We might need them. All right.
I need the phonic.
Plus my, what is that? Plus sharp? What is magic?
So magic, it'll be plus weird.
So it's minus. So 8.
Okay.
So it works imperfectly. Choose your effect and a glitch. Oh, great. I think it's coming through like okay, but it's like literally like sort of jumping.
Yeah,
when you're,
so that's what I was thinking.
When you're watching on YouTube and stuff, like suddenly jumps and like,
yeah, that's what I was, so like you'll get like every other things, like something will happen and then it'll like, there'll be a big like gap and then something else. So you could pretend, so as you're scanning, so where do you start scanning from?
I'm going to start scanning sort of, the couch, like he's still on the couch, right?
Yeah, so he's on the recliner next to the couch, yes.
Oh, he's on, okay. So right around the recliner, I'm going to start kind of just generally around him.
Okay, so as you start scanning, some of it like starts to reform and you see like a shape. It's a fairly big shape. It's about like this big compared to like the man's head. And you could just see like this shape. It's kind of, it's got like legs and arms. And as it like, it's on his face and then you kind of like move it away to, as you can kind of see it moving down the body, you sort of follow it down. And as it goes down, then there's the gap and you kind of just see footprints. You don't actually see the body because something happened with your technology and it just kind of forgot about that part. So you just see kind of some footprints that are leading away and they kind of lead into the kitchen area. And then they come back up and you see this shape again. And the shape is in like kind of waiting in the trash can. And then it breaks off again and you just see a few more footprints and the footprints lead into the daughter's bedroom. And that's all that you get with the scan.
All right. Oh, this is unsettling. I mean, this thing is just not working. Super unsettling. Well,
yeah, you still found something very creepy.
Oh, right. You're right. We also discovered something very creepy. That is also unsettling.
That seems more important than your technology.
I did. This seems right up your alley, Uncle Crane. Something very spooky. I do the playback. So you can see the creepy shape. Trash can dwelling. Footprint leaving. Creepapode.
Yep.
After the dam sees the little clip, he just goes into the kitchen and grabs a bottle of alcohol if they have any.
Okay. So as you, so in the kitchen, there's like the sink, and right next to the sink's the refrigerator, and then there's a cabinet right next to it, and it's got like the glass windows so you can see it, and it's locked because they have a child. and they don't want their kid getting into that stuff. So as you walk by the fridge, you just see a bunch of pictures of the family and stuff. And as how do you want to try and open that cabinet, Lars? You just want to try and open it?
The dam just kind of... The dam looks at the lock and just doesn't want to feel like trying to lockpick it, so he just pulls out of his suit jacket a magnum pistol and just shoots the lock.
I'm gonna stop him right there. I'm gonna walk in and put my hand on his wrist. The damned, we're here to try and solve a mystery. As much as I don't want to be here, but let's not get in trouble for trying to destroy another thing. I know I tend to, but let's not start this mystery by destroying other people's property.
The damned understands, but the damned still wants alcohol.
We'll take you to a bar after this or something. Let's just try not to have to spend fines that will go out of your booze fund.
I don't even know that we have funds, so
don't tell him that.
Have you seen my wardrobe? I have funds.
That's fair. Uncle Crane is buying the next round. Okay.
But I'm not paying any fines.
Yes.
The thing, the creepapode.
The creepapode
Was last in this room. Is there any evidence? What can we do?
Investigate a mystery to ask a question.
I will do that. I will investigate a mystery.
I'm still really interested in like the teeth thing, and like that's still like on my mind. And I actually go and I want to check the deceased mouth and see if there's teeth in there.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll say that you were doing that while the damned was going to get the alcohol. So roll investigate a mystery again. Okay. So you just want to see what happened with the teeth and
I'm looking. I take my little pen. It's a stylus, and I have I've been writing notes on my tablet, and I just take the end of it and I just push up his lip, and I'm just like, "Do you still have teeth?"
Okay, so his face, as you like look at it, it's very like gnarled up, and there's like scratches all over it. And as you lift it up, his whole top set of teeth is gone.
This look, it's so cool.
Yep, and
so, I'm like, guys, look, it's so cool. Like, check it out. And I don't tell them what it is. I just want them to see the really weird looking, no top teeth having carcass.
I come turning the corner to see what it is and quickly retreat to the kitchen to barf into the sink.
Well,
The dam just goes over to Alex as he's barfing in the sink and just slowly pats his back.
Thanks,
okay,
man.
Lars, roll your the damned. Roll your investigate a mystery.
I did, and I got a 11.
Okay, so you get to ask 2 questions from the little list that was here on the keeper or the hunter agenda.
I am going to ask, what sort of creature is it?
So you look in the trash can, where you guys all know that he was in there, and from what you...
Did the one that Alex just barfed into?
He barfed in the sink.
I'm barfing in the sink.
Yeah. Okay, so
preserving the crime scene.
As you go and look into the trash can, you kind of like ruffle through it and just look around a lot. You don't see much in there because it looks like he just kind of like whatever was in there just kind of like hung out in there waiting, and you could tell he doesn't live in there. You do see some scratch marks as well on the metal trash can as well, so you can kind of gather.
Out Oscar the Grouch.
So you get one more question, Lars.
So before I ask this question, can I move into the bedroom?
No, you're investigating the kitchen right now.
Well, I wanted to investigate the bedroom, but I guess like
We'll get there. There's time.
no, fine. There's not really another question that I can ask that would actually be.
Okay, what do you want to ask then?
I don't know because I just don't know.
What's the
I don't know if there's
solution
another
to
question
that?
because see from what we learned from this scan was that it just went in here, went into the trash can, and left. So there's since I investigated the trash can,
I'm interested in like what is not in the trash can. Like, is there any food refuse like in the trash can? Like, did it eat anything in the trash can?
Like, why did it even go in the trash can?
You can't, like, as you go in there, you don't see, like, a lot of the food is, like, already eaten. Like, there's a bunch of apple cores, and you don't see any, like, pieces of garbage that was eaten. So, like, nothing out of the ordinary. All that you can really tell is that there's just, like, scratch marks on it from, like, say that the thing went up and plopped in there and then tried to climb itself back out.
Correct.
So I'm guessing it used the trash can as a hiding spot for something.
I'm going to look at the gums, the upper gums, and use my phonic pliers to shine a light in there and see if I can tell like how the teeth really were taken out, like super surgically or really roughly, something like that.
Yeah. So you go ahead and do that. You can tell that the gums of it, where it just looks like whatever this was, just kind of like yanked them all out.
Oh.
And you can't tell what happened with them. You can just tell that they were just like
Roots and all.
You can tell that it happened after.
So there's no like pieces of teeth around.
It was clean. It was like a nice clean just yank.
Ow.
The damned
definitely put a trigger warning on the front of his
Yeah,
phone.
I know.
Yeah, my character's gonna finish barfing, turn around, and go right back.
The damned is going to enter the daughter's room, was it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Crane's going with the damned.
and he's going to investigate the daughter's room.
Okay.
I like how the damned patted you on the back to reassure and then left.
I'm still barfing. This is
So
gross.
Crane, do you want to roll to help out as well? To help out the damned? So the damned is rolling investigate. Do you want to roll to help out to try and give them any?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
I can support him, right?
Yeah. So you can do help out, which if you roll plus cool.
Okay. Which, yeah, I'm better at that then.
His uncles are always the cool ones.
Uncle.
Only a 9.
Okay. So you give them +1 to their roll still, but you also expose yourself, which that you guys aren't in danger. So, what did you roll, Dan?
You wanna be?
Well, I rolled a 9, so plus that 1 gives me a 10, so I have 10.
So you have 2 questions then for the mystery. So you can ask.
I'm gonna ask, where did it go? Like based off of what I saw in the scan and what I can guess from in the room. Like where did it go?
So you walk into the room. So the door was closed. So you opened up the door, and you look in there, turn on the light, and you see the window of the room is broken, and you can kind of gather from that. So the window is broken.
Okay.
You can ask one more question, Lars.
Yeah, I know.
A voice inside your head says, inward or outward?
I'm a telepath.
What
A
happened
voice
to the
inside
window?
your head.
What happened to the window?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can. So as you look and you investigate the window further, you can see there was some of those same circular like footprints that you had seen on the scan, there are some on the desk of the girls' room. There's some on the desk, and then some on the windowsill, and then just the broken glass. So you can kind of make out that whatever the monster was, yeeted itself out the window.
So the glass is on the ground outside.
Yes.
So it didn't come in through the window. It came in.
Yes.
How did it get in?
All right, I'm gonna go back into the main room and let my great grandniece and Alex know what we found.
The dam is gonna come back, and he's going to investigate the wounds on the body to see if he can tell what creature might have made it. So that's investigative mystery, right?
Yes.
It's all investigative mystery.
Yep. I mean, right now, that's all that it is, really.
Yeah.
That's a 9.
Okay, you get one question.
What can make the injuries? Like, what can make those kinds of injuries?
Lars, it's from the list, but I'll let you ask this question.
Well, it's basically what sort of... Well, it's just a modification of what
it do,
sort...
I guess is...
What can it do? I mean, so you look at the scratches further, and they're very, like, thin. They're not, like, you can tell that they, like, it made significant damage to the body, but they're fairly thin and very close together. So there's, like, 3 scratch marks per, like, swipe. You can't really make out what it is because it looks very much like an animal. But given the fact that it has 2 feet, that kind of like throws it off a little bit.
So it's bipedal.
Yes.
With claws. Okay. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what we don't know is how it got in. We know how it got out, but not how it got in.
And we don't know where it went.
But I don't think we're going to find it by trying to find out how it got in. We're more likely to find it by going where it went. Do we feel like there's anything else that we need to do while we're here? I mean, we've got a decent amount of...
I will say, so at the time that... I'm going to assume that Alex is still, like, kind of just throwing up in the sink at this point still.
No, I'm getting better, but
you're still... Yeah, so you're still in the kitchen, though, right? Okay, so as you're in the kitchen, you like are right next to the sink, and as you look up, you kind of just like look to try and find something like a refreshment of some sort, and you go and open up the door to the fridge. And as you're kind of like shuffling through, you find some orange juice, and then you look up to the fridge top, like the freezer part of it, and you see let me find it again. You see a like business card for the Aquila family dentist.
Oh, that's the one we weren't going to.
Let's put that up.
Sorry. Put that down. Very dangerous.
So you got
pull that off.
You got a nice clue.
I'm gonna nab that and my refreshment, drink the refreshment first, and then go tell everyone after at least I have some color back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know why, but I found a dentist business card for the Aquila dentist in the fridge.
On the fridge.
On the fridge? In the fridge. Somewhere,
on the fridge.
Fridge adjacent. Got it.
I was barfing. It's hard to tell. Everything was fuzzy.
Excellent. I say then, well, it's late now, right? So probably can't go. I don't know. How are we for a B&E? Let's just go. You know what? Now's a really good time to go because nobody's probably in the office right now. Let's go check out this dentist.
The dam thinks that we should probably maybe have someone do some research at the library of what kind of creature it might be that has 3 claws and bipedal.
Try reading for once in your life.
I'm reading right now. Like 3 claws. 2 feet, circular, fuzzy. Maybe.
The dam thinks the internet lies most of the time.
I've got
do
my
data
little
pad.
tablet. Like, yeah, I'm bringing up like reference books and everything, and yeah, I'm like, hey. I like hand you I hand the damned my tablet, and I'm like, here, this is what I found on, the internet.
The dam just kind of just looks like he's unamused. And it basically just
Sammy.
looks like he wants to just go and read a book at the library.
It is a book. It's just on.
They're like books, but it's like having multiple books in your hand. All right, so my data pad is named Sammy, and I am inputting into Sammy the parameters.
The kitty.
It's a kitty.
My cat.
We can show the cat.
He's not in here. Oh, is he over with you?
Show the cat.
We have to show pets. Pets is a requirement this month. I don't know where
My
our dog is.
baby. He's
Hey,
like,
Petey. So does Sammy kick back any results for a 3-clawed, 2 circular-footed fuzz creepapode?
okay. So it gives you a lot of different like cryptids and stuff. Like one of them is like a little like furry bear sort of thing. Like kind of like a teddy bear, like a living teddy bear sort of thing that's from like a horror movie. It pulls up it just pulls up a lot of like cryptids that you've seen, like that you've heard of before, but a lot of them were just in like movies and stuff. You don't actually see many things.
I know that any of these are it. This
I wanna go investigate the dentist's office.
Yes, let's go there.
Okay. So we'll say that
So I grab my hole in my pocket and slap it on the wall of the living room,
okay.
and it turns into like a big oval shaped
Yes.
doorway, kind of, right?
Yes.
And I just shuffle everybody through.
I'm gonna ask the damned if he wants to go investigate the broken glass at the bottom of the building, because I don't want to barf going through your portal again. I haven't had enough barfing already.
You're fine. There's nothing left in your stomach, and this is the best way to travel. Just come on. I push him through.
Okay.
The damned grabs him before he goes through, pulls him back, and literally picks him up and just walks out the door.
Bye, guys. I think I'm going this way. This is my life now.
I'm just like, and I just walk through the portal because I really want to find these teeth.
Okay.
I go through the portal, and when I go through, as I'm passing through, I grab the edge and pull it in on itself.
Oh
no, Amelie, your flag fell.
Oh, I see.
No. Okay. So as you guys, you spent about an hour or two investigating.
You guys went. I'm going to, as we pass through the portal, make sure that it changes like where I had intended it to go, and now we are walking out, basically of the hedges that are underneath the window, so that we'll basically be meeting them by the glass.
Okay. Yep. So you guys, we'll say that you guys like started. What time do you guys think that you all would have gotten up to come over here?
So, at this point, the dam just wants to get out of the building because he wants his alcohol.
I'm just wondering which of you guys are early birds? Are you no? I'm asking, when did you guys wake up this morning?
Oh,
What is time?
Yes.
And what is morning and time? I mean,
lost all time when trying to deal with you.
Right, we popped
The dam-
around it. So
the dam doesn't. The dam bases his time on what he drinks, and right now he hasn't drinking anything, so he doesn't know what time it is.
Okay.
So we
I
probably
wake up at 3 p.m. I don't do mornings.
Okay.
What is wrong with
So
you
we
people?
would be, let's say it's like the equivalent of 5-ish.
Okay. Okay, so you guys spent about an hour or so investigating the scene, and now you're down at the glass.
Right.
So What would you guys
As
like
we
to
pop
do
through
down
the
there?
hedge.
Yep. And as you
I
guys
go
pop out of the
my
hedge,
dog.
you see like a couple walking their dog, and they just like, nah, and then they just keep walking their dog.
Good evening.
They, as they like just like shook it off, they like kind of quickened their pace and kept walking.
All right, we wait for the damned and the Alex package to arrive.
Apparently, I'm coming at the dam's pace.
Well, the dam. Question: will the dam take damage if he were to jump down the stairs?
Question: would I take damage since he's carrying me? And I fear for my own life. Your legs have shock absorption, right?
I'll
That
say,
would be
wait,
cartilage.
don't you have like armor, right? Damned.
Yeah, I have absolute badass.
Oh, okay. I'll say that your armor
And
reduced
should I feel
it.
that?
Your armor reduced it, but you could feel like, you know, that like sort of like shock that you get in your legs when you jump wrong. You
Yeah.
do get that shock, but then it's like kind of absorbed by the armor, so you don't.
Okay.
If you did, it wouldn't hurt.
Okay.
Gesundheit.
You get a bruise on your rib.
Nice bruised rib to go with the empty stomach of throwing up.
Oh, God. Not a good day for Alex.
Okay, so you guys are all down.
Yeah, checking out the glass.
Okay. Okay, actually, I'll just have Lars, since you jumped, just roll, and I'll have you add your tough to it.
Okay.
Or actually, no, you're cool because you're jumping out the window.
I'm not jumping out. Well, I guess we could just jump out the window.
You kind of like, so you open it up. And you,
Yeah, hang on.
That is a 12.
okay, you do it with ease. It's total success. You did it.
So basically what happens is they just walk out and then immediately the dam just shows up from out of the sky.
Yep. I just wanted to see if you'd potentially fall on the glass or not. So
I think I just my pants, but I'm fine. This is a damn danger for me.
actually, okay, so then since Damned made that, Alex, make a roll plus tough.
I think I'm gonna die, y'all.
Please don't.
6.
Okay, so you as he jumps, you fall, and you're immediately filled with that queasiness again. And you do take 1 XP though, so you can add an XP.
It's somewhere on here.
It's right here. How about
It's right there.
Great. All right. Now that we're all here, let's get a look at this glass. All right. It's glass.
Yep.
That's for sure.
Is there any? Oh, here. I want to see if there
Footprint.
is
Yeah.
any sort of like, well, a footprint, but like ochre or blood on the glass.
Yeah.
Okay, roll the investigative mystery.
That would be nice.
All right. Where did it go?
Okay, so let me pull up my sheet again. Okay, so you can ask one question. So you want to see if there's anything
On the glass that like is. It might have indicated that the creature got cut.
Okay.
Oh, what can hurt it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a what can hurt it question. Yeah.
Okay. Let me.
Swords.
All right. So you like look at it and you don't see any blood. All you see really is like the glass. Like you can kind of like you take it and you just kind of like try and match up the points of impact, and you just kind of like shit and like basically you try to put the puzzle together. And you can kind of see that a lot of like glass is normally supposed to be this like nice like smooth edge when it's broken, at least window glass. And you can kind of tell that this glass it's very rough. And when you put it together, you can tell that it's not like completely smooth and it's just like a lot of rough, like somebody threw a rock at it or something.
Can I look at the ground and do investigate chemistry? I'm looking for footprints and stuff.
I'll help out.
Out, yay! So that's an. Oh, hold on.
I rolled a 6.
Which means nothing. So there's no help out. I don't think there's no help out.
You get another XP though, Alex.
No,
I love that XP.
I mean, right. A 9. Sorry, I got a 9.
Okay.
You get fight something, then I can do something.
You get to ask one question.
Okay, so where did it go?
Okay. So you can kind of make out amongst, because it's been a few hours since this happened, considering that you guys, it's around 4 o'clock now when you guys are here. You can make out that the floor was wet last night from when this had happened, because you guys could tell it rained from like weather reports and stuff. You can kind of make out a few footprints, and then as they were going off into the street, and then as soon as it hit the street, you can't tell anything else. So.
Well, chances are high it probably didn't catch a cab, huh?
You never know.
All right, well, wherever our little creepapoke got to, we've kind of lost the trail right now. So I think the next thing that we have, the next thing we have is the dentist. So I think let's
the dam just gotta go to the library to see if you can find any information on what it might be.
All right, fine, the damned. We will go to the library. I grab my hole, I slap it on the wall. Put this in your mouth, it'll make you feel better. We're ready through the hole.
Okay. And you hop, skip, and jump into the hole.
There's a trash can.
And then we walk out of the middle of the children's section at the library, just right out of a.
Okay, so you guys do that, and there's 3 kids all sitting there, kind of playing with the Lego set or something that's there. Not even looking at the books, they're just waiting for their parents to be done at the library, and they're playing with Legos. And as you do that, all of the kids just kind of drop their stuff, like that kid from The Incredibles on the tricycle, and they're all just looking at you wow, that was awesome.
I looked in the eye, said, "You saw nothing," and then make a mad dash with the nearest trash can, bathroom, sink,
before you do that, the dam just pulls out a completely leather fedora from his thing and just kind of pats you on the back to use that as it.
I'm not gonna have anything.
And he's just while you're doing that, he's walking you to a trash can.
But worry, I won't tell that nice young.
Oh.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I mean, that Alice, right?
Alice, that sounds familiar. I'm too gone. I'm losing it. I'm losing it all.
We really need to work on your constitution. All right, the damned.
You've been throwing me in monsters, but nothing is bracing for your portal.
Ah, how quaint.
Is this real? The kids are still staring at you guys.
Do you know how to read a book?
I start looking around, and since we're in the children's section, right, I immediately find any of those books that are about dinosaurs or whatever wacky things are in kids' books that look like, they could be dangerous cryptids of some sort. And I pick them up and I start going through them these would be adult books. These are clearly reference books.
Things where you're flipping and throw them backwards. I'm having to catch every single one and put it back.
I'm totally no, but it's all children's books.
Yes. So, and then meanwhile,
section, Janice.
Meanwhile, all of these kids are still sitting at the thing. They've got their Lego pieces. They were in the middle of having a very heated battle with these Legos, and they are just staring at you all because they've never seen anything like this before, and they're all just wow.
The dam just kind of just walks over, and there's computers to search things for this library, correct?
Yes.
All right, the dad goes over and starts searching for folk tale books that
Preach.
of the current location.
Okay. I guess just roll investigate a mystery then again.
Okay.
And just
We thrive on investigate a mystery.
right now, I mean, at this
I
point,
thrive on a full stomach.
Yeah.
there is a little, Alex, just for you, there is like one of those like Starbucks things in one section of the library if you want to go try and get like some food.
I'm gonna go get
I
myself a
got
nice little
11.
sandwich.
11? Okay.
Yeah.
You get to ask 2 questions. And they don't have to be from the list at this point because there's not an actual mystery. You can just ask 2 questions.
Are there any like folk tales in this town that would relate to what is happening?
I think we have to keep it like local because we know that it has to do with teeth. So I think if we're looking for anything having to do with teeth.
Okay, so you like as you're searching on the computer, you're looking up for just like anything related to this town and teeth. And as you're looking, you notice that the town takes pride in their like in teeth. Like the 2 dentist offices that are here, they have like they're like the best in the state that you're in, and you can also
Some people have pumpkin festivals.
That's creepy.
Some people are
Pumpkins seem more normal than teeth, okay?
and yeah, so you can tell that like this whole town is just very much teeth centric. Like everyone has like perfect teeth, and they just like the dentist top notch in the whole state, and they have.
Can we stop it? Norma. Why?
Norma,
Why did
yes.
you choose this one?
So yeah, you could just tell that like this place is like very jazzed about it.
Okay. So is there any folk tales like of like creatures that have to do with teeth, or is it just about the town and their teeth?
I mean, you can kind of like as you look deeper into it, you can sort of tell that like these the parents they take the Toothfairy thing seriously. Like they will put it through, like even after all these kids have like lost their teeth, they full on like they'll keep going for years to come to like keep the Toothfairy alive, even though these kids have lost all their teeth. Like it's like in the news and stuff. Like
Mine's kinda weird.
you can tell that like on some like nationwide articles that are about this town that they've talked about this. And you can like pull up some stuff.
You picked one really weird town.
I didn't pick it, the hole picked it.
Never trusted that thing.
The hole knows.
Knows what? It's a hole.
Then the other question I'm gonna
That's
ask
going on a shirt.
is, I'm gonna look up if there have been any other crimes that were like this.
So you search up like Norma crimes and like just like Norma investigations. And as you can see, like there isn't anything very much out of the ordinary except for what I had mentioned before, which was like kids' teeth going missing. And you can pull up like a blog from a mom, and the blogger's name, I'm gonna just pick one.
Is this recent? Is this got a recent date?
Yeah, it was like about a week or 2 ago.
Okay.
And
So this is also really new.
yeah, so you can this blog is by a lady named Kim Rayner, and she is talking about how her son Alex has been he's been in that stage where he's been losing teeth and giving it to the Toothfairy, but when she goes to try and do that old switcheroo, it's the tooth is gone and she doesn't know what happens, and so she just puts the coin under there to make the kid happy. But she's actually like kind of worried that like the teeth are gone. Like she's mentioned in her blog that she's like searched the kid's room, like under the bed and stuff, to try and find the kid's teeth, and the kid's teeth are just gone, and she has no idea why. And this is like on her mom blog, so like none of these other kids, like she's made it specifically so that like other kids won't have like the Toothfairy spoiled for them. So yeah.
So I am curious now. Okay. So usually it works, right? The tooth is there. You find the tooth. You take the tooth. You put some money in, and you like throw the tooth away, or you put it in a little keepsake box, right? That's what all the parents are doing. But now, okay, no tooth.
Teeth are actually disappearing.
Right. So teeth are actually disappearing. And in a town where teeth are like super, super important. We've got that, right? Okay. So
we've got important teeth going missing, and a creature.
Like I'm wondering, like, is this a thing where like the town could have manifested, like almost like brought this thing into being through their obsession with teeth and the Tooth Fairy?
It works that way?
I'm not, no, well, good, yeah.
Something's seriously wrong with our world.
All right, so, people
the power of communal thought.
But
well,
if it was with the people, like the people doing it, then wouldn't there be money with the teeth? Their teeth would be gone.
I don't think
and
that
money.
it's people doing it. I think that I'm guessing that they have inadvertently through.
You're telling me they manifested the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, if they manifested the Tooth Fairy takes teeth and leaves money. So if they did manifest it, then there would be money left over by the Tooth Fairy, but there's not.
Only if the Tooth Fairy really is what they have made it to be. But if the Tooth Fairy is actually something completely different.
If it's something completely different but created from their minds, are you telling me?
I didn't say they created it from their minds. I said they manifested it. Kind of like you manifested your best friend.
It's the power
talk
of
about that.
All right, so I think it's time to go check out the dentist office. Agreed.
Okay.
I worry for my teeth, though.
All right. This time I slammed the hole on the floor.
Okay. So you guys got to the library at around like 5 or 6-ish, and it's taken you another couple hours because the Damned is not as tech savvy as you would think he is, and it took him a few hours to find just about 3 articles that gave you all the information you needed. So it is about 7 or 8 o'clock at night now. So you slam the hole down, and you don't know exactly where this dentist office is, even though you have the business card that has the address.
Basically, it kind of knows what I'm looking for, so
yeah.
we'll get.
So with the address that Alex has on the business card, you're able to hit the street that it's on. Right. So you put the hole down.
Where did you put the hole?
On the floor.
No, where in the library though?
Whatever said the folk.
We're in like the middle of the library.
You guys are like in the computer lab section of the library right now.
Computer lab.
Okay. See, I was getting a sandwich.
Oh no, we waited until you came back.
I was sitting down. I was getting a coffee.
You had like a 3-course meal while we were finding this.
Okay. Which means I come back not knowing this, and I'm clearly assuming as soon as you put this down, I fall straight through in a face first onto the asphalt on the other side.
Yeah, so like literally it's like you just like go in and then bam, because it pops up on the wall.
Oh yeah.
So
that's what makes it sick. It's the whole you go in this way but come out this way.
Yeah.
This is why we don't play Portal, people.
We don't play People Portal.
People Portal. Very dangerous.
Yes. So you just like go in and go on the ground.
Oh,
yeah. The Damned is just gonna jump in and like try to make sure that he doesn't hit Alex.
Okay. Hey, Lars kept up with the third person.
The Damned has kept up with the third person. The Damned talks to himself
in the
third person.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so you hop through that hole and you completely miss Alex. So you're good.
Hey.
The Damned is then gonna help Alex up.
I'm used to it. I come out and easily avoid you and pick you up.
Years of this, still can't.
Are the kids still watching us?
No, because you guys are in the computer lab now, and that's like on the second story from where the kids were.
Big library.
Someone like on the other side of the computer lab saw me fall through the floor, and never appear back up.
It's like it's fairly narrow, so that's why it has 2 floors.
Because it's like how close have we landed to our destination?
We'll say that you guys just kind of like jumped out and you're right next to the grocery store that's on the same street. So you're like kind of in the alleyway between like the grocery store and like a realtor place. So, yeah.
And neither of these seem like our. Let's see that card. Yes, it's that way.
Yep. So you guys like look at the card, and as after like a few tens of minutes, you guys are like looking, trying to do the math. You guys are like trying to do the math of all the like buildings, trying to count the numbers of the buildings to kind of like see which way.
While they're doing that, the dam's just walking up and down the street looking for the name on the building that says that it's the dentist.
Gosh, I think we're lost.
Yep. So, as Alex and Janice are doing their searching and doing the math, the damned, he walks back and forth, and on his second walk back, he walks to the side where the realtor's office was, and he can see a nice, like, light. It's turned off because the dentist is closed right now, but you can see like the nice, like where a neon sign is that has like the dentist, like it has a smile, and on the inside it says like a what is it called, Acula Family Dentist as well. And then they have their hours. They're open from like 10 to 6 on the weekdays, and then on Sundays they're closed, and on Saturdays they're open a little later.
I think we're a little late.
We want to be a little late. All right. Do you holler that you found it, or you just...
He's just gonna walk up to it and then like kind of lay over and then pull out a pocket watch and a flask and just wait for you.
Well, there's nothing that summons a time traveler quite like a pocket watch.
Oh, got like a little twitchy thing in the back. Ding, ding.
So away we go. Yeah. Oh, a time device.
This time device.
All right, so we eventually show up. Ah, they're damned. Huh. I could have swore you were. Yeah. Wow.
The damned.
Never mind.
How much time did it take them to do all the math and figure out that where it was?
Well, so I'll say
from
that
when I got there.
For you walking up and down the street, that was about 10 minutes, and then they never realized that you were there for about another 15 minutes after. When
so
Alex,
he just kind of looks at his watch and just goes, "It took you guys about 25 minutes to realize that this is where it was."
Look,
I mean, it did take me 10.
Where I'm from, addresses don't even look like this. They don't have numbers. Like I live at AB Apple Cherry.
AB Apple Cherry. What?
So, point is, Sector 4. Yes. Okay. But we're here now. This looks really great. Okay, I go up to the door and I use my phonic pliers to unlock the door.
Of course, the standard breaking and entering.
Okay.
I didn't break anything.
Illegal entry.
Okay.
Only if you're caught.
That's cool.
What'll I make you do for this?
I'm 19. How bad will that look on my resume?
Sup, my name is Jared. I'm 19 and I never learned how to read. I guess you could just roll and then add cool to it. Or no, add sharp.
Can I help?
Yeah, for sure.
9.
8.
Okay, with an 8 you can give +1, but you do expose yourself. So as Janice is like unlocking this and trying to get into it, you just kind of like sit there and you lean your arm onto the door, touching it and like kind of jiggling the door, and you can see like a light inside of the dentist office flicker on. And you could just see something start flickering as you guys are trying to open this door.
Do we see this?
I'm like to build it.
And so after a while, you do get open the door and you just open it up. And as you open it, you start hearing the ringing. As you open it, the lights turn on and you can hear alarms going off now at this point.
Oops.
I never say this.
Portal.
Wait, there should be
Hearing-
the panel, right? Like
The damned, after hearing this, seeing as he was a gangster in his place, immediately knows what to do and tries to disable the alarm system.
And by disable, you mean rip it from the wall?
Okay, so roll tough, Lars.
All right.
With the damned.
I'll help because I don't want to go to jail.
Okay, roll to help.
Great. That's a 6, a 5 plus a cool 12.
Oh, wow. So I believe with that. Okay, yeah, so you basically, they get a 12. So you successfully, the damned, you successfully managed to rip it out. But the light, so that light you guys saw when Crane put their hand on the wall, that light is still flickering, but the alarms have shut off now. And the lights are still all on as well. And at this point, it's around... It's around like 8 o'clock now as well.
Breaking and entering.
And it's around 8 o'clock as well now, so a lot of people are still kind of like around, but not like... There's no one just like in the vicinity yet, but you can tell that like people are still out and about at this hour.
The dam just walks over to the light switch and flips off the light.
Okay.
Problem solved.
Of course.
All right.
Well, I
I want
think...
to go to the room where there was flickering light.
Okay, let's do a quick break real fast. Because it's been a little bit. So let's...
It has.
Let's do the break.
All the people
and then,
with tiny bladders.
Right? And then we'll be back in about like 10 minutes. Hello everyone, it's me, Annika. I am the keeper of this lovely one-shot that you guys are watching right now. So this month is One-Shot October. So for our off weeks, we are uploading an extra episode of a one-shot. So that can be anything really. This week we are doing Monster of the Week, as you guys are watching. I had a really fun time DMing, well, being the keeper. I always have trouble doing things like this, so it was really fun to do this, and I think it went really well. So yeah, next week will be our normally scheduled D&D show in Rindenhurst. And then right after that, we'll be playing another one-shot, and we will be using the game Slayer. So the whole reason that we are doing one-shots for the month of October is basically just to promote our Patreon. Because we finally have one. We released it on the 1st of October for everyone, and the tiers are really neat. So we have 3 tiers, $1, $3, and $5 tiers. $1 tier will get you your name. We'll get your name at the end of the video, which is always fun. You get to just support us with $1 a month, and yeah. $3 a month, you get access to all of our exclusive content, which is like character sheets and character art that hasn't been released yet, not including this art, because clearly you can see this art. This art was made by Alexandra Rena. Yep. So yeah, I'll probably post the full res scan of that eventually. But yeah, so it'll be a bunch of other art of like NPCs and other things that'll be posted on there. You will also, over on our Patreon, if you donate $3, if you are part of tier level 3 and 5, which are the next 2 tiers, tier level 3 and tier level 5 will get you exclusive one-shots. We'll be trying to do one-shot, like one-shot a month. Yeah, we have a lot of like resources of one-shots that we want to do, and eventually we might do a secondary D&D show on there as well. I'm not sure if it'll be video or not, but it will be a show. So we're gonna do another fun D&D show as well, hopefully in the future. Yeah, so tier 5, you get access to our episodes a day early. So we post on Wednesdays, and if you join tier 5, you get the video early on Tuesday. All things considered, it takes me a while to edit these videos, and I always try to get them uploaded by Tuesday, but sometimes it doesn't happen. So we will be posting and keeping you guys updated if we are able to get it done or not. So yes. So our next episode of YAAS, the D&D one, will be on October 14th. That'll be the next time you see us all, and then we will be posting the next one-shot on the 21st. So yeah. To get your shout-outs, be sure to donate Ko-fis on the 18th. After the 18th, they will not count until the next episode. So yeah. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Bye-bye.
Having broken into a dentist's office.
Yes.
Probably not the first time, probably not gonna be the last.
So the damned then puts the alarm thing after he switches off the lights onto the front counter and leaves a note that says sorry, but he doesn't know how to write English, so it just says sorry in Infernal.
I gotta put sorry in parentheses right below that.
Okay.
Please send bill to 2732 CE.
I know, I thought it was send it to AB Apple Cherry.
Sector 4.
Sector 4.
Yep. So yeah, you guys are now in the dentist's office. Right now, you walked in and it's the lobby area. So there's like the reception desk and then the door that says leads to offices and such.
I would like to...
And then there's like the kids' play area as well. But
I would like to check the appointments book to see if the name, the blogger lady, should have written that down.
Do we know the name of the people that of the person that died?
oh yeah, let me give you that name.
Yeah, well, we got, yeah.
So the name of the person who died, that was the Jordan family. The man who died is named Hank. The wife is Danny, and they have a daughter named Claire.
And we'll assume we should all that out looking through the house.
Yeah.
I can't ask anybody. All right, so we're looking for Jordan, and then
the blogger lady was named Kim Rayner.
All right, I was like, it's starts with a K.
Kim Rayner and Jordan.
Names.
How big is the dentist's office? Like, is it like office sized, or is it like a small building, or is it like multiple stories?
So you guys were basically like in the quote-unquote downtown area of this small town, where it's basically like 2 or 3 streets of stuff, and you guys are on the main middle street where the grocery store is. And this dentist office, there's like 2 stories above it. One of them is like an office space, and then the one above that is like an apartment house, like is like a area where somebody would live.
Okay.
So
but like the actual
dentist area is the first floor, and the lobby area.
Store area.
Yeah. So the lobby area is fairly large. You have the reception desk, which like curves from where you walk in, it curves, and then there's the door, and then you can kind of see it curve inwards past the door wall, because that's where like the receptionist sits. And then there's like 6 or 7 chairs along the wall that you guys walked in on where the windows are. And then there's like a little like play area for kids with like a table and like toys and stuff in the, because this is really just like a kids dentist area.
All right.
I would like to go check out, like, I want to go investigate where the flickering light was.
Well, so the flickering
appointment books.
The flickering light was really just where, like, the alarm system. Like, it was just like
Okay.
that was just
Yeah.
It was a silent alarm. You can make that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
My bad.
You want to check the back rooms though?
Yeah. I want to start like just looking out, starting with each of the exam rooms, and just like go through each of the exam rooms.
Okay.
And see if.
So first we'll do what Janice wanted to do. So roll plus sharp to look in the books.
4.
4? Take an experience. You like fumble through it, but a lot of the handwriting is just atrocious in there. You can kind of tell that this receptionist does not have good handwriting, and also the people who are signing in have horrendous handwriting as well. So you can't actually make out any of the names.
No, for the great dentist, but they're not.
Well,
for
I
great
can see that penmanship is not important at this time. Oh,
I mean, they are children.
The damned is going to look. The damned is going to take a look and see if he can understand any of it.
You can't write English. That's what you just said. How can you?
He can't write English, but he can read it. He doesn't understand how to write it.
Okay. Sure. Roll plus sharp.
Huh.
Alright. So that is...
I forgot I could do that.
A 9.
Okay. So that'll be like a mixed success. So you are able to make out a few of the names. So you can definitely see that the Jordans have been here within like the past 2 or 3 months. As you look back further, and then you can also tell that the Rainers have been here as well recently, like in last month they were here.
What other names do we can you see?
Really,
I think maybe what we can do is Google names that have been there like in the last month or so,
and cross-reference that with the last names of families where children's teeth got missing.
Okay, so you guys like look through it and you can see like very generic names. Like there's a few Smiths that were listed down. There is the Stewarts were also listed, and yeah, just a lot of generic names. One that kind of stands out to you is the Stewarts, because the way that they wrote, like a lot of the handwriting is really bad, but the only one that you can see clearly is Stewart's. Like they wrote it, like they took the time to make sure that it was nice and clear.
I appreciate these people. Excellent. Okay. So, yeah, I think I want to do a reference check. Use their names, the town, missing teeth. See if just like that blog entry we found, if this somehow we know that this person has also had teeth stolen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So while you're doing that, I'm gonna go back to Crane. You wanted to search the back area? Sorry, you cut out for me. What did you say?
No, I said yes.
Okay, like legit, like you like moved to talk and then it cut out for me. So that's why I was like, oh no.
Well, yeah, I whiffed that one. That's a 5, so I guess I get an experience.
Yes.
Welcome to my life.
Yeah, so you just so you go, the door opens with ease to go into the back area. Yeah. Since the damned turned off the lights, everybody's kind of just like visually impaired at this point. If you go past the lobby, you like go in there and it's just like very dark, and all that you see is like an occasional flash from the light, from the silent alarm that is still going off technically. So yeah, it's you just kind of like the light just kind of flashes and you don't really see much in there. It just looks like a normal dentist office. There's like 2 or 3 rooms that are in there, and the rest of the reception desk is there as well. So yeah. And then you wanted to cross-reference stuff?
Yeah.
Roll plus sharp then.
Y'all, it's too dark to see anything.
I can't math. 7.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So when we came in, like when we were coming over, when we found this, were any of the lights on, like in any of the stories?
No.
So it was all dark.
Yeah, the whole building was dark. That's how you guys weren't able to find it, was that it was just completely dark.
All right. So that probably means no one's here.
Yeah, so, sorry, what did you roll, Janice?
7.
7? Okay, so that's a mixed success. So you do find an article. It's written by the same woman that you had that the Damned had found. Turns out she is friends with the stewards, and you just kind of like, she's friends with the stewards, and she wrote a whole article about them because they are a gay couple, and she wrote just a whole article about being friends with them and stuff, and how they live. And then she also says that she's friends with the Jordans as well, and how the Jordans and the stewards live in the same apartment complex.
She sounds like a nice lady.
Right, they live in the same apartment complex.
Yes.
All three of those families?
No, just the stewards and the Jordans. The Rainers, they visit occasionally.
So here's my other question. Why would, whatever it is, the Creepapode, why would it graduate from stealing kids' teeth
To murder.
to stealing an adult's whole upper set of teeth and killing it, right? That's weird. Like, that's a big jump if you ask me. All right, back is dark, you say? Well, I have light.
And I have fire.
Okay, so
I say we take I say that it's worth taking a peek, because like this is one of sort of the two main areas where this whole tooth worship, I don't know if I want to go so far, but is happening. So I just keep thinking let's look for signs that maybe that critter has been here too, that the Creepapode might have been here. Where would they keep teeth? I mean, this is a dentist's office, right? I assume do they throw away teeth? Do they?
I'd say roll investigate a mystery.
All right, I do that. Oops. 8. Thank you.
Okay. So you get to ask one question.
All right. I guess this would be a what is being concealed here? Like looking for.
Okay, so you have a light, right? You have the light from Sammy.
Yeah.
So you're shining the light, and you just kind of like look, and you shine into each room. And as you like shine into each room, so 2 of the rooms are just like dentist office. So like they have the dentist chair and stuff, and that's what those are. The 3rd room is the x-ray room where they do the x-rays of teeth and stuff. And then there's like a closet to the other side, and you turn to the closet and you attempt to open it, and it doesn't open at first.
I use my phonic pliers.
Okay, roll plus sharp to see how well you do on opening.
9.
Okay, so you're attempting to open this. You do get it open. It just takes a lot of tries, and you do kind of like break the lock part of it within opening it. So you do get it open. It's just now it's broken, and you've kind of like made yourself known that you broke into this closet. So
I grab a sticky note and I write, "Add this to the tab."
Yeah, so you open the door, and it's a it's a supply closet and stuff. Nothing really is in here. So there's so there's 3 rooms, the closet, and then like an office right next to it as well. So you open up the first door, which happens to be the supply closet. Open it up. There's just a lot of like tools and what have you in here that is like ready to be cleaned and used. Nothing really important in here.
I would like to see, like, if I can read anyone's thoughts that aren't the investigative party. Like, I want to see if there's, like, thoughts in the building that aren't ours.
Okay, roll investigate a mystery.
9.
Okay, so you start searching in this building for any ideas of anybody who's in here. You don't find anyone, though. From what you can see, this entire building is empty, as the lights had suggested as well.
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, I was kind of worried that the monster was here, so.
Right.
Yes.
No, it was good to check. Good to check. Because
So
that
either
would've-
the monster is not here, or the monster does not have thoughts.
Right. Let's hope for the first one. Okay, so these are only things that are going to need to be cleaned or in the closet. So let's check the office.
Okay. So you try and open up the office door. It's locked as well. Try and open that bad boy up as well, and hope you don't break the lock.
Why can't I math suddenly? 7.
Okay. Same thing as the other one. You start opening it. You get it unlocked. This lock just is worse now. So the other one was bad when you broke it, but this one is like broken, and they're gonna have to like replace the whole doorknob at this point.
I put another sticky note. I'm really sorry.
Okay. You open the door and you get in there. Roll investigate.
Are you gonna go back through all these sticky notes and number them?
Yes.
Okay, so do that sick investigate a mystery roll.
Yeah. Right. Seven.
Okay. So, what would you like to ask?
Let's go. What do we want to do? What happened here?
Okay, so you are searching into this room, and you see that there's 2 desks here. So you can kind of like gather that 2 dentists work here, as you can tell from like the two offices and then the 2 desks. You search one desk, nothing is there. It's very clean. You don't see anything suspicious in this one. You check the other one, and you can tell, you like try to open the drawers. All the drawers are locked as well. And then there's like a bunch of papers. This desk is very messy compared to the other one. So you, without like touching anything yet, you can just like glaze over it, and it's just a lot of like paperwork about like a lot of the people that like families who have come to the dentist's office. You can kind of tell that like it's like they're just trying to figure out taxes and stuff at this point right now on this desk.
Well, this stuff is boring.
There are 2 things that are for certain: death and taxes.
When the dam sees these like taxes thing, he instantly sits down and like is about to start doing it, and then realizes what he's doing, and then just gets up.
Okay, so we'll do this. So as you sit down, Adamd, you sit down and like survey all of it, and you actually start picking up papers. Like you're trying to help organize this at this point. And you lift up all the papers, look down, and you see like a list. And the first 3 names on this list are Jordan, Stewart, and Rayner. And then you look at it, and then you put the paper back down. And then you like put the file back down.
After he does a double take where he lifts up the paper, puts it down, and then just moves the stack over a bit, and then looks at the list.
Okay, so you just kind of like look at the list, and it's titled just saying, it says like, it really just says families. And then the first 3 that are listed are Jordan, Stewart, and Rayner. And then like the rest are all of those other generic names that you saw on the secretary roster.
I feel like maybe we need to put the Stewarts under some sort of protective services.
I think we should definitely watch or see if they've already experienced a problem. But yes, I say we go at this point back to the apartment complex.
Yep. So actually, as you guys are doing all of this, does
your whole know where to go?
My whole knows kind of where to go, but if we look in the what are those called? Medical records up front, right? Then we'll be able to actually go exactly where we need to go.
So as you guys are like arguing about this, you start seeing flashing lights, flashing red and blue lights.
Y'all, let's go.
As soon as the dam sees this, he immediately just grabs Janice and just looks horrified.
grab the note, and I throw the hole on the wall and just grab everybody. Did you grab the note? So,
I mean, he grabbed it immediately. He grabbed the list and was looking at it, and as soon as he saw that, he just shoved it into his
and then
shirt.
like, right before I go through the hole, I take another sticky note. 3. Like, we are so sorry.
We're on 4.
All right, 4.
Where did we come out?
Wherever the hole wants us at this point, because this was kind of rushed.
Well, is my face meeting a floor or a wall? Because I feel like that's where this is going.
Okay, so you guys go through the hole. You are plopped back into that back area where that glass was. That was, since it was like the last place that the hole went in that area, it just puts you right there. And you guys are back in the back area of the apartment complex.
I put the hole back in my pocket.
Okay.
Oh, well, convenient. Now,
Oh, I was sick again.
we don't really know exactly which one is theirs, do we?
Nope.
Isn't there like a Google lookup?
I mean, it's an apartment complex. There's usually those mail things.
Yeah, I'm thinking where we can like find out.
Yeah, I'll take a look at the mailboxes.
Okay. So you like go and you just kind of like skim down each of them. And of course, each mailbox says like the number of the apartment as well. And you scroll down and you see Stuart. They have the same house number as Jordan, but just one floor below. So they're on the second floor. So.
Below.
Hey guys, they're
Okay.
on the second floor.
Wow. All right. Well, okay. Let's go
Out
there
of
and
curiosity,
then figure it out.
no, the Rainers are not in the same
Mm-mm.
complex. Okay, just
No.
wanted to. I do want to see like who's on the first floor and who's. Is there a fourth floor?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
And we have
their
the
names
list.
are matched.
I want to compare the names on the first floor and the fourth floor to the list as well.
Okay, so you like look and you like kind of try and match up. There are a few other names on there, but they're like further down. They're like 15 or 16 on the list.
Okay.
So you find about 2 or 3 other names.
All right.
We're off to see the stewards.
So I will say by now, so you guys broke into the dentist at around 8:30, 9 o'clock. So about right now, it'll be about 9-ish is when you guys are there.
All right. I say
I mean, that's not too late.
Yeah.
it's not too late, but I'm also like, we need a game plan here for like where we can go. Either that we would be inside their apartment, but they wouldn't know that we were inside their apartment, or
I say we
Well,
make some new friends.
just sit in the hall.
Did not having a game plan ever stop you from getting us into trouble before?
That's fair. That's fair. What about their neighbors? I got an idea.
We're not moving on.
What if we were trying to find like we were in the market for a new apartment and we wanted to talk to the neighbors, the potential neighbors, and like see what their experience in the apartment was.
I say, well, we need to get their neighbors to like get out. I was gonna say that we're ghost hunters, and we understood that their apartment. We read a thing about how their apartment was the scene of a gruesome murder, and that this is the time of year when the activity is highest, and we wanted to know if they would let us camp out and investigate. I will just bring a lot of like random equipment out of the hole, like a lot of my like
Crazy.
more of my little doodads, my little.
Well, I kind of want to know like why these families are being targeted, so I definitely want to interview them.
Okay, so we want to interview the actual family, and then we want to scare their neighbors out so that we have a place to spend the night in.
This sounds very highly illegal.
Got it.
I mean, you guys already
Yeah,
broke into the
When did
dentist's
that ever
office.
stop us?
You're the only sane person in the
Seeing
group.
this,
Probably.
like the dam just kind of like the dam's kind of tired at this point, so he just kind of wanders off to find like a motel or something to stay at.
The damn just tired. Right. All right, so we go up and we knock on the door.
Okay. no one
On the
answers.
steward's door or
Oh
on
yes,
the neighbor's door?
which door?
On the steward's door first.
Okay, so you guys knock on the steward's door, but no one responds.
Well, that's upsetting. I use my phonic pliers to unlock the door.
Okay, roll plus sharp again.
Come on, I can do this. 9.
Okay, same thing as all of the other doors that you've gotten a 9 on. You do accidentally break the lock again, and you open up the door. Do you open it like kind of slowly, or
these things? Take a look at them later. All right.
Yeah. So you like kind of like peek in, and the lights are on, and so you only get a view because there's only like
on, but nobody's home.
So
Yes.
there's a hallway, and yeah. So all you see right now is the hallway as you like creep open and open this door.
I'm gonna cast about to see if there's any brains thinking things.
Okay, go for it.
No. It's a whole 3.
That's another experience, though.
Yeah, it is.
You're at my level.
Okay, so
Oh, is anybody home? We were just walking by and noticed that your lock is broken. Hello?
can you roll plus charm just cause?
Oh, I'm glad you're rolling that because I've got a -1 on that.
11.
Okay, yeah. So you say that, and immediately it's like, yeah. So you say that, and you're very sincere about it, and you're like basically trying to be like, yeah, no, this was already broken. So you open the door, you walk in, and as you say that, you hear like some like noises, and then you just hear it stop, and then you hear like large chunk away, like you just hear like bump 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 as something kind of walks away.
I'm going
Do you know what
after.
direction?
Okay.
Yeah, can we run towards the sound?
I know where
I want to read a bad
Yes.
situation.
Go for it, Crane.
Oh, Crane, can you mentally call the damned back?
Thing about I definitely like. So I can put words into the dam's mind, and
Just
And-
just do stand still.
stand still.
Yeah, and then I'm going to throw the hole in the wall, and Alex is going to reach through and grab him through.
I am? I thought I was running. You're pulling.
Oh, I guess I'm pulling.
I'm running toward the sound.
So just tell him stand still.
Hey, the damned, you should stand still.
The damned, very confused what he hears, stands still and looks around to just feel, and as he turns to look, he just sees the hole, an arm, and him getting pulled through.
Cool.
And now you're in an environment. I look at you very earnestly, and I'm like, it's here.
Okay.
He just goes, "You owe me a drink now," and just goes in, and then just looks around and he just like looks if do you point in a direction where it went?
Yeah, I point where we last heard it.
And I just walk in that direction.
Alex has already gone that way.
Okay, so Crane, roll read a bad situation.
Oh, that's a that is it plus sharp?
Sharp, yes.
Okay, so it's gonna be 10.
Okay, so you get hold 3. So one hold can be spent to ask the keeper one of the following questions. Yep. So you can ask any questions that are listed on read a bad situation.
I'm looking for it. Sorry.
What's
It's all
my
good.
best way in? What's my best
So,
way?
what's the best way to protect the victims?
Okay, so you as you hear the like the eating noises, you kind of like rush forward but stop at the corner because it's like a hall and then the corner that leads to the living room. And you like stop at the corner and you like peek around stone-like creatures. They're like golems. You see like golems with like human teeth and claws.
So there's two of them?
Yes, so there is two. And as you can see already, the person on the floor is already dead. So there is no way to protect the victim because they have already passed.
They did.
Yep.
Oops.
So
note that says I'm sorry. Just kidding.
I have two more.
Yes.
What is my best way out?
So what do you mean by, like, for you, what do you mean by best way out?
Like, if it is it better to try and like run away, or is it better to try and like fight these things?
Okay, so they have not seen you yet other than the noise. So they're kind of like on edge, like they're standing and they're like talking to each other in like this guttural language that none of you can understand. And you can still tell that the guy who is on the ground, his teeth are still like intact. Like they haven't pulled out the teeth and they're just kind of like fighting at this point. So, I mean, if you want to try to get information, I would say that it would be best to try and fight them because they're just small little dudes. They're about like 1.5 feet tall.
Okay, and then finally, what's most vulnerable to me? Like I carry a gun, I carry a knife, and I'm telepathic and can do stuff with my brain.
Wow, way above everyone else.
No. It's not this. Like I mess with the veil. Like when I always mess with my mask.
It's not this, it's this.
Okay. So you can tell that like this stone that the golems are made out of, it's the only things that can do any damage to it is really just acid. Like that's what their weakness is, you can tell, is this acid substance from anything.
Okay.
But why could they be weak to fire?
So I'm just gonna like slowly like back up into the main room and like just under my breath go, get the cleaning products from under the sink. There's always cleaning products under the sink. And like I'm looking for like Drano or something.
Okay.
We're looking for acid. Lemon juice.
Are we gonna be like those people from the cleaning ads, like the everyday people who are super excited about cleaning when they go like side jumping while spraying the window?
Can I get to a bathroom? Because if you're gonna check the kitchen, is there a bathroom I can try to get to?
Toilet cleaner.
Okay, fun fact, I actually did make a map.
Yes, the cleaner.
Fun fact, did make an apartment map. That was like the only map that I had made. Fun fact.
Actually open roll 20.
I know, right?
Oh, there's
so,
two bathrooms. Okay, we broke in. I mean, we entered.
Yeah, so you guys, this is the front door.
Yeah.
This is the living room where the body is. And so...
so I have to get past...
Oh, so
I
like...
have to actually get past the door.
Kitchen is right here.
Oh, God. Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna need to like sneak into the bathroom and find any cleaning products because yeah, they're like right over here.
Yeah.
So I say that we go to our...
The damned is gonna try to sneak into this bathroom through this bedroom.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna try, yeah, that's what we're all doing, I think, because that's the...
I'll stay right there in case anyone gets horribly wrong. I get my...
Alex stays as a wall.
I got my gunpowder, my incantations, my movement, my anything ready in case I need to try and blow something up.
Okay.
Acid, like if you have anything acidic.
I wish.
He's all fire all the time.
That's all I can do.
I mean, they're stone.
Yes.
But like, good luck.
Yeah, so...
If nothing else, he can cause chaos.
Yep. So just, I'll just say that you guys, like, search the bathroom. So you guys kind of, like... So you guys, like, go up here. Oh, I'm drawing. That's not what I wanted. Woo. Gonna delete that real fast. I wanted the ruler. So you guys, like, go up here, you go down here, and you, like, enter into the bathroom. The tub is not there. That was a mistake when I made this. Oh, wait, can I move the tub?
Right.
Oh, no, I can't. Maybe.
Well, we assume that there's a cabinet in here and we are searching it.
Yeah, so you, cabinet above the sink, or like right next to the sink. You guys are searching it for cleaning products. You do find some bleach, yes.
Right.
Isn't bleach
Wait,
basic?
isn't bleach a,
What is acid?
Yeah, bleach is basic.
Yeah, so you guys...
Household acids. We're gonna have a lesson.
Toilet bowl cleaner. It has ammonia in it, and it's not mix it with bleach because then you make mustard gas.
Oh. Yeah, so you guys like search, you
vinegar.
do... Yeah, so you guys find like bleach.
Basis.
You do find toilet cleaner. This couple and family, they like everything's very clean. So they do have a lot of like really good cleaning products. So you're able to find what you need fairly easily.
All right. I've got my toilet bowl cleaner that like squeezes and has the little like, squirty end, and I'm ready.
Okay.
Right.
So at this point, so the damned pulls out a little squirt bottle full of water that you can assume what I do with this.
Do you empty it of water and put the toilet bowl cleaner in there?
No, I'm saying why he has that.
Oh, yeah. For drinking.
He then dumps the little spray bottle and then puts whatever liquid he can find and then tightens it and is ready to use it.
Yeah. We're just spraying whatever. That's fine.
Let's roll.
Let me, real fast, I'm actually looking because there is a way to like, for making weapons and stuff, because now you've technically gained a new weapon. So I'm trying to figure out like what tags to give it, because here it is, gear.
Ooh, improvise.
Yep.
Weapon.
Doesn't matter what kind of character Amelie's playing. Amelie finds
your
improvised weapons.
You're gonna be
yes.
like, I don't need no.
So yeah, so the toilet bowl cleaner will be +0 harm. Or it'll be 0 harm, but you will have like, so your tags will be like acidic and cleaning. Those will be the tags for it.
Okay.
So.
Great weapon, go.
Yep.
Vinegar, batteries.
Choke apples at them. That should be cool.
All right.
Here's some vinegar.
Yep. So that.
We get out there, and in addition to squirting the toilet bowl cleaner at them, I also want to administer the big whammy. Which I can use my powers to kick some behind, which causes 2 harm. It's close, it's obvious, and I ignore armor. Where do I find that? What is that under? Big magic?
It should be under kick some ass. Because you rolled it as kick some ass, right?
Right. Well, I just read it as that. Here we go. Okay. On a 10+, choose an extra effect, gain the advantage to take +1 forward or give +1 forward to another hunter. You inflict terrible harm, you suffer less harm, and then you force them where you want them. So I would like to... What's 1 forward? What does that mean?
Oh, you get 1 forward? Yeah,
so it's like, I guess it would be, so on the next time somebody rolls something, they'll get +1.
Oh, roll a 1 forward.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and give +1 to the next hunter who tries to apply stuff.
Okay, so you...
And if you'll excuse me, my cat wants to escape. Give me just a second.
I'm going to actually, because I've got like my vinegar cleaner spray stuff in one hand.
Yep.
But I'm gonna pull out my Zap-O-Matic, which is like a really tiny little gun. I don't know, but I'm going to. It is kind of like.
Yeah. So as soon as, I'm assuming the first person who ran in there was Crane, and Crane did the big whammy trying to hit it. So you like shot out some of the toilet cleaner, and then you like, as you did that, you just kind of like used the power to attack, which got that. So then, as soon as you do that to we'll say it was to this guy, and so this guy now knows that you guys are there, and he looks at you, and he is
okay. Guy closest to the couch.
yes. So this guy right here, he's actually gonna like start making his way towards you as you hit him, because I'm assuming you're like in the doorway. So he's gonna like make his way towards.
We're sort of in the doorway.
Yeah. So he's gonna like make his way towards you, and then like just prepare himself, and then he is going to use like you can just see him. He like kind of like move like stays in a stance, and you can just kind of see the stone on him get a little bit tougher.
Ooh.
After using acid?
It can do that.
Yes, just like part of so like where you had hit him originally, like it was like a streak across his face, and as he does this, it's like slowly like kind of reforming ever so slightly. So
all right, so like while I see it refine, I try and shoot it with the Zap-O-Matic. Can I try and shoot for like the head, like where it's been healing up?
Yes. So what are you gonna roll for that?
Let's see, what does it say?
The same spot, and I will just try and shatter it. Maybe that might.
So one harm. Blah blah blah. I guess this would be I'm gonna say this would be I would argue that it's a cool, because I'm trying to like aim like.
Well, isn't the Zap-O-Matic is that
I need to kick some ass first, right?
Yes. Is the Zap-O-Matic the light futuristic weapon? Is that what it was? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll to kick some ass.
8. Do I get the +1 from the forward? Yes. So 9.
Yeah. So that will so you are gonna hit it with the Zap-O-Matic. So that'll be 1 harm.
Okay.
Yep. So you hit it, but you can't. So you're. Yeah. So if you'd rolled a 10, I would have given it to you to get like in that crack. But since you didn't, you shoot it and you hit the armor, and nothing happens to it. So the other golem that is over by the body is seeing you guys, and it's like frantically trying to get the teeth while this other golem is being preoccupied.
Get it.
You want me to go for that one?
Yeah, get it.
Yeah, which one did I hit, by the way?
You hit the one that's closest.
Okay.
The one in the corner.
Yeah.
This one?
Yep. Oop, I'll give them little there's colors now.
On their color, okay. Right.
Yeah, so the blue one, you're gonna hit the blue?
Yeah.
Roll to kick some ass.
Alright. Gotta hit it with a sledgehammer.
So you're running, so are you running up to it?
Are you using the sledgehammer, or are you using the toilet bowl cleaner?
Sledgehammer seems more effective against a rock.
Yeah. It does seem more effective.
When I read the bad situation, like acid was the bad thing against them.
Okay, I'll use a spray bottle then. And then I'll use the sledgehammer.
Okay. So you're gonna make your way up towards the golem that's trying to pull out the teeth?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you are running, so what did you roll for kick some ass?
14?
14? Okay. So you run over there, and as you're running, this other one, since Janice rolled the 9, it didn't get to, since Janice wasn't in close proximity, it didn't get to like kind of fight back. So as you're running past it, it will try to get you, and it will bite you for 3 harm.
Didn't
Alright,
Janice
so I only
use my
take-
+1?
Yeah, it was a 9.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
So that means I take 1 harm since I have 2 armor, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, so that, and then you go, and how much harm do you do to the other one?
How much harm does the spray bottle do?
So I'd say the spray bottle would do 0 harm because it will just corrode the stone.
Hmm.
So you're gonna have to roll again for kick some ass to use the sledgehammer.
Okay. Well, since I got above a 12, couldn't I technically do I suffered no harm at all? Because that's one of the choices.
Yeah.
Oh, true. I mean, I guess so, but it was from that attack, it was from not the one you're fighting. Since
Okay.
you're fighting blue, red took the bite at you.
Okay.
So.
Then I'll choose the you could hold the advantage. All hunters involved in the fight get +1 forward.
Okay, so for until it's so everybody next turn everybody goes, they get that. So you want to try with the sledgehammer now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'm after this.
All right. Which one are you going after?
What's this one?
All right, that is a that is a 12.
Okay. So how much harm do you do?
I am gonna do the your attack inflicts double the normal harm, so I do 6.
Okay. So, as you hit him, he falls to the ground. But as he falls to the ground, you can see his teeth, and he has completed a full set of teeth. And with that, as he falls to the ground, you notice that the man on the ground has no teeth. And so with that, the golem falls to the ground, but then since he has been defeated, he will now get up, and he is now, instead of 1.5 feet tall, he is now 4 feet tall, and he gets back up. And
Guys, I think we're gonna die.
What?
He will make a bite on you. He will bite you with his canines, and you will take 2 harm, and it ignores armor.
Apparently, before this, they were dog teeth thieves.
All
Okay, and then so next up we got Mr. Alex. What would you like to do?
Well, since I was preparing for this fight to begin with, I prepared all my stuff. My hands are coated in gunpowder because yes.
So you're
Which would be-
basically Bakugo.
You know what? Honestly, that's where it's going to go. I don't like Bakugo, but this is where it's going.
Okay.
So I have advanced arcane training, and since I've been preparing, that means I only have to do 2 of my moves to cast this. And I'm going to run up to the tiny ball, place my hands along the cracks of it.
Basically, I think he's grabbing it by its head.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to grab it by its head and then basically speak my arcane power and use fire blast to just try and blow this thing.
What's your arcane power word?
What is my arcane power word? Fire.
Just fire.
That's all I can do. That's all I've learned to do is fire. I just can do fire.
Shattering kaboom!
Kaboom.
Oh, fire, man. That's all I've learned.
Okay, do the kick some ass then.
Flame on. Flameo.
Flameo Hotman.
Flameo Hotman. Hotman. Don't forget you get a
5,
+1.
6. Oh yeah, from the forward. 7. Saved.
You almost didn't have
Thanks,
to.
Lars. Your
Okay.
forward saved me.
Yep. So what you're attacking, and so you guys both will take harm. So how much harm do you do to it?
2 more magic points. That makes now.
Un momento, por favor.
I'm gonna do 4.
Okay.
And yeah, the fire is gonna spread.
Okay. Well, so
Knew it was gonna happen.
So you did the fire into the head. This golem falls to the ground, and you notice that it only had 3 teeth. It did not have a full set. So this golem, as it falls to the ground, it just like withers, like turns into ash, and then all that's left are the 3 teeth and a pile of ash.
The floor is on fire.
Yeah, the floor is on fire.
And that was against red?
Yes, so the red one is defeated.
Yay! Yay!
And I take damage too.
Yes, so just before, so as you place the hands onto the head, he is going to bite you with the canine as well, so you will take 2 harm. Ignore armor. So, yeah.
Man, got all this armor for nothing.
Great.
Okay, so now whoever has an idea of what to do, they can go next.
We're now we have the bigger guy, right?
Yes.
Can I hang on? I would like to like try to run past it to the kitchen, but like spraying the spray bottle as I go.
You gotta dive. You gotta
so roll the sideways. Kick some ass then.
All right.
Jump sideways, midair.
When do I roll luck, by the way?
I think you just can use it.
Okay. Yeah. So if this doesn't work, I can use it, or I have to make up my mind to use it.
I think you can. You can use it. Like if something goes wrong, you can use the luck.
Okay.
But if you do it 2 minutes times bad,
right?
So oh my god, you got a 12 anyways.
Yeah. So I get a because it's plus tough, right?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, I'm plus 12. Yeah.
Yep. So you
12 plus something.
0.
Yeah. So 12.
Oh no, 13 because it was a +1.
Okay. Yep.
Double 6.
So
all good.
I don't see how that works.
So yeah, you do that. You like jump and you like do that like side, like you're on the sides and you like spray. Yep, you spray it. So he is vulnerable now. So any armor that he would have had is gone.
All right, and I've booked it to the kitchen, basically.
Okay.
I'd like to try and take advantage of the fact that this guy has no armor, and I'm going to spray him down with some of my acidic toilet bowl cleaner.
Well, so it's already been corroded, so your toilet bowl cleaner does 0 harm.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do I'm gonna do another big whammy.
Okay.
So that's a 6, even with the +1. So I get another experience.
Yep.
You know what? No, can I? I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spend a luck.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a luck. So that takes it to a 12.
Okay.
So it changes the roll to a 12, and my weird is +2, so it's a 14.
Okay, sounds good. So how much harm? So what are you hitting it with? Just
my big whammy.
So
it's just 2 harm, and I'll go ahead and I'll double it, so it's 4 harm.
Okay. Yeah. So you hit that thing with the big whammy, and as you hit it, it like falls to the ground, and same thing happens. It just disintegrates into ash, and the full set of teeth is left there on top of the ash.
Cool.
I could have thought of other words, but okay, cool works too.
Gravel.
The correct result.
Yep. And so as you guys are standing here, the fire is like still slowly spreading and like consuming the living room at this point.
I'm looking for like a glass or a pitcher or anything to fill up with water.
Okay, so you go and you like grab.
Or does the sink have one of those like?
So I was just about to say, you like grab the sink and you like pull out the sink hose thing and just like start getting at it with it. So.
Anybody else want to help with the water brigade? No, just me.
The man in the firefighter costume.
You look like you have it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Fine.
Should I roll for it and see if I can put this thing out?
I mean,
What am I rolling?
I'll say that you do it. I mean, it's just you're good. So you douse out the fire with the sink hose, and then you like put it back, and now, yeah, that's what you got so far.
I'm going to fire up the Sammy and do the same thing, like roll back time and try to figure out, like, and see if this time if I can figure out like how they got in, like where they're coming from.
Really, it's pretty similar to the Jordan house. It's the same thing. The footsteps come out of the kid's bedroom and into the living room.
Okay, so let's look in the kids. Let's go investigate in the kids' room.
The kids are turning into teeth criminals.
Oh, did we just kill the kids? That would be bad.
No, you saw the other kid at.
It's fine.
You guys saw the other kid with the mom in the first murder, so.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, that's true. We're terrible at solving mysteries. Okay, I'm going to go in and investigate a mystery in the kids' room.
Okay, go for it.
Sure, 11.
Okay, so you get 2 questions.
I'll start with what happened here. See if I can find like where they materialized or.
So you can tell that these golems hang out in the closets of the kids.
Shocker.
You can kind of make out that they hang out in the closets, and if you further look into the closet, you can tell that like there is some teeth in the closet. You can kind of make out that they're like children's teeth, very much like the teeth that the red golem had. This golem was still trying to like put the teeth into its mouth, and it was not the best at it.
Oh, well, that's not creepy. All right, so how did they get in here? I'm gonna search the closet, see if there's portals or anything that would.
Well, I mean,
I don't see anything.
I mean, you had the second question, so we can use that as like you saying like.
I have my second question.
So what is being concealed?
Here? Yeah.
Yeah. So you investigate the closet further. You kind of get like a feeling of like magic of some sort. That like just kind of placed the golems in here, and with that you can
so I just feel funny.
Yeah.
Alex, I'm having that weird feeling when something's not right, when the world is something's interfering with the world that really should not be here.
I have that feeling every time we go through time, Janice.
Like it's the kind of thing that my gadgets that Sammy doesn't pick up. But that makes me.
It's called a gut feeling, Janice.
Yes, that feeling in my gut. Something is here.
You mean the rock monsters that just.
Yeah, but something that brought them here. But it's nothing technological.
You need to learn that not everything's technological at this point, and that there are gut feelings, Janice.
Okay, well, let's go with that. Something has made them here.
The evil Toothfairy? I'm pretty sure that's where we're going at this point.
Go get the damned. Bring the damned. He'll know.
Go and get the damned. The damned, I present you, child's room.
So there's something in this closet that same thing that whenever we encounter it makes me feel a little queasy. Going on in here.
We just didn't eat something bad.
I don't remember the last time we ate.
Okay. So the damned, as soon as you like approach this room, you like you feel the like sort of magic that Janice was attempting to talk about. And you can tell that like
I'm no good with magic.
From you being from a different realm, you can tell that like the magic that brought the golems into these rooms was very much from a different realm. So like a realm portal just kind of like opened, plopped the golem and closed.
We're dealing with a summoner.
Is the dentist the summoner?
The dam just kind of looks at the closet and just doesn't say any other words that other than the fact that they're dealing with a summoner.
I think we need to find this dentist.
Okay.
So,
Oh wait,
I mean,
you know what? I have a
seems-
question. How long has this dentist's office been around, and is there a new employee? Like that thought just occurred to me, and I'm just asking the group.
Oh, it's a good idea.
Huh.
Well, if we feel like we need to go, I'm going to take the hole in my pocket, throw it on the wall, and think about going back to the dentist office. And I'm going to just kind of stick my head in to see if like the coast is clear.
How about we start from the alleyway again, so we can get caught by
Okay.
police?
So as you like look through, you see the officer again. You see Officer Devin sitting up against his car with the lights flashing and stuff. He's the only one there. He's been working all day. You can kind of tell he's just really
Is he
tired.
the only cop in this town?
It was his day to work. It was like he was doing the evening shift. Or like afternoon evening
You shift
shift.
out, so one cop works at a time.
All right.
Yeah. So
So,
he
It's a one cop kind of town.
Yep. Yeah, so
I lean back in and like be like, hey, come on.
Oh yeah, I'm
Sedan?
definitely. Let me see about manipulating someone. What is the rules on that?
Charm.
Yeah, that's not good. Can I get some help on that?
Yeah, I can. I've got a high charm.
All right. Well, because
See-
like I can telepathically manipulate someone.
Oh, cool. Yeah, prepare him. Give him the thought that he wishes that the BFI crew that was there earlier would show up and help him out.
See if I can do it.
All right.
7.
Oh, am I helping? I wanted to help out on that one, right? Can I help out on that?
I don't
yeah.
know that you can.
I mean, you can just help another hunter. You can help out.
That's
11.
cool. 11.
Okay. So they get +1. So what? So then what'll it be? What was it originally?
It was
So
a
it'd be an
7.
8.
Okay, so it'll
Just
be
an
an 8. So I mean,
Uh,
you still
yeah,
it's a partial success. So
They'll
but-
do it, but only if you do something for them right now that you mean it. If you ask much, they'll tell you what, if anything, it would take for them to do it.
Okay,
So like, yeah, it just like pops into his head that like, hey, wouldn't it be really cool for the BFI group to show up right now?
I'm gonna before I go through, I'm gonna run to the kitchen and I'm gonna grab like an apple and like a half a sandwich out of the refrigerator
Okay.
and bring it through.
So you guys so he gets that thought and he's just like sitting there and he's like doodling in his notepad because he's just bored at this point because he's waiting. He's the only cop today because it's like a Tuesday. Nothing ever happens on a Tuesday. And he's just like kind of waiting. He's just kind of like waiting for the other town to send some people over again. And like the other town's already upset with him. So he's just like sitting there just like kind of upset about this whole thing. And he's like looking.
And then we pop out and
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Mr. Devin.
Oh, hi. What?
Hey,
what?
here, I brought you a snack. I
Oh.
figured you were going to be out here by yourself. And anyway, we're here. We're just going to go check out this second.
Yeah,
scene.
sure.
Also, I just heard that something happened back at the apartment where we were at earlier. And I think that you should probably figure it out right now.
Okay.
A fire. I think somebody, as we were coming here, I just heard it over the scanner. You probably heard it too.
My car is off. I roll to manipulate someone.
Yeah.
I will help with that roll.
Oh yeah, someone else do that because I can't. Yeah, -1 charm.
7.
Okay. And what are you doing to help Lars?
It's a 9.
Oh. Okay, well, So
Wait.
as
Oh, help out is cool
Fire!
plus cool.
it's cool, yes, plus cool.
So that's a 10 then.
Okay, cool. So you help, so that makes it an 8, which I mean is still a partial success. So as so you're trying to get him to go, and he's just like, I mean, I know you guys want me to go. I was instructed to stay here, and
But we're here. We got it all handled.
We do?
Yeah, absolutely. We've totally got it handled. You know, we're good. We're professionals.
Okay, I was supposed to be off an hour ago, and like no one, my replacement hasn't even shown up. But I'll go.
I mean, that's why we got here to fill in the gap.
Thanks. And he like gets in his car and he like yawns a little bit and he drives off to the apartments again.
I feel
Alright,
bad for
then.
that kid.
Yeah. So
The damned feels bad for him.
So at this point, you do see on the top floor, you do see a light turn on.
What was the top floor?
Top floor
It was
was
like an
a home.
apartment?
Yeah, it was like a house, like a home. Somebody lives there.
And is there access?
The
We didn't see
Raiders
access.
Yeah, so like next to the building, there's like another like little like hallway thing, and it's like a like stairs up, and then there's like buzzers to either ring on the. My phone is going off. 1 sec. You can either ring for the offices that are on the second floor or the home.
I kind of want to try to aim with the hole, but it'd be going someplace kind of new. But I sort of want to try to aim where I can look down into the apartment.
Okay, go. So you like you think really hard about like on the roof, like of the roof of the
Right,
apartment.
like me on the roof.
Yeah, so you just think really hard and you like slap it down, and it like kind of shows how big do you want this hole to be, because I think you can
I
manipulate
think
like
yay big. Like
Okay.
kind of like I'm trying to peek in just to see if I can see movement.
Okay, so you do this hole and it kind of like mimics how the vent looks in this apartment, and you
Okay.
just kind of like look down and you see a man who is standing, and he as you look around in this living room, you see like a coat, like a white coat that belongs to a dentist, and you see two of them, and you just see this man like pacing back and forth holding a mirror of some kind.
I want to watch a little longer just to see. Although I like motion everybody and I'm like something's going on, but I want to watch a little longer, see if he's like saying anything or if somebody else is in the apartment. Actually, Uncle,
What's up?
can you tell how many people are in the
Do your
apartment?
mind reader thing. With people actually nearby this time.
When we know there's entities.
And so I'm going to investigate a mystery. Hold on. All those dice went flying. Hold on.
The mystery of gravity is solved. Congratulations.
Hey!
It's called Noah.
What?
I will say, so well, actually, before you roll, I will say, since Janice is looking down, you do hear him muttering some words, and as you are hearing him mutter, you see like another portal that's similar to the hole you guys are looking through, but it's like red and purple, and it like opens up, and you see another golem walk through, and you hear it
Should we
like.
bring the-
You hear it make all of those guttural noises again, and as it's making those guttural noises, the portal closes up and the man stops speaking, and then another golem like kind of shows up from behind. And this golem is a 4-foot tall golem as well.
Guys,
Should we jump through the portal?
I think, yeah.
I have a great idea. We're gonna do this quick. I'm gonna coat my hand with gunpowder. If we aim the portal right, wait for him to pass, I'm going to aim for his head and grab it.
See, as you guys are saying this, the damned just kind of like fiddles with his suit thing, and then a rocket launcher just kind of slides out.
I forgot you had a rocket launcher.
What are you? Are we
going to put a rocket? Are we going to fire a rocket launcher into an apartment?
Hey,
Yes.
The dam is just holding and goes, yeah.
If I don't burn it down, he's gonna blow it up.
And he's just doing a bunch of safety precautions with the rocket launcher to make sure it's gonna fire correctly and all that.
What if everyone helps me out? Like, guarantee this guy's gonna go down one shot.
I mean, I could try to do a help out, but okay. So I'm going to grab a piece of, you know how there's always those little bits of gravel on asphalt, like on the road?
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab one of those and I'm gonna throw it through the hole.
It's not helping me out. It's making it harder.
No, I'm trying to draw him over so that he'll be like, "What's that sound?" kind of thing. Hopefully.
Okay.
So, because remember, it looks like a vents from his side.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna drop the pebble.
Yep. So you do that, and as you start throwing it, he like kind of looks, and he looks up at his vent, and he goes like, oh, I need to get that fixed at one point in time, but just things are not working out for me right now. And he like kind of like walks over.
You're in trouble, and I just like yell it through the.
Yeah, at that point, I smack the side of it to open it bigger, and you're up.
Is anyone gonna help me out for
Yes,
this?
I'll help out.
Everyone help me out. We're gonna go. I'm taking him out in one shot. We're gonna make this
You can
work.
try. I
I'm
mean,
firing the rocket
No.
launcher.
Okay.
On his head.
Summoner, you're gonna have to wait. I'm sorry. The damned.
All right, 10.
Okay.
So that's a
+1.
I guess I'll help out my buddy.
Everyone help me out. We're just going straight
Help
in.
out your boy.
Okay. What did you roll, Alex?
Oh, wait, he hasn't yet.
Oh.
I rolled a 12.
Oh wow. Okay. So, your help lets them act as if they just rolled a 12, regardless of what they actually got.
We help each other out with 12s. Perfect.
Okay. So yeah, you got the 12. So you get
I'm going
to.
straight for his head.
Okay. What are you doing? And how are you doing it?
Basically, since I've been preparing, I yell my word. I yell fire as I drop out of this thing. My hands coated in gunpowder. Amy, I'm gonna grab this guy's head and use
Is this
blast.
your signature move?
This is all I know. Fire is all I know.
Okay. So how much harm does it do?
It's the 4. I think, right?
So it's 2 plus fire would be 4. And then it's advanced on a 12. The keeper will offer you some added benefit.
Oh, the keeper will offer.
And I don't spread fire. Thank you.
So he gets an added benefit and doesn't spread fire.
Okay, so as you reach down and you grab this man's head and you just kind of like blow it into his eardrums, and you basically like, since it's so controlled because you got that 12, all you do is you just like basically rupture his eardrums and he falls to the ground unconscious. He's not dead yet.
Nailed it.
But so yeah, so he falls to the ground unconscious. He drops the mirror and the mirror shatters. And as soon as the mirror shatters, the golems are immediately just like frozen and they cannot move anymore. They're basically statues.
Oh, good. I have feared for my life.
I'm still trying to melt them or otherwise destroy them. Just
that. Let's go with that.
so I spray them.
We hop through the circle, through the spot, or through the hole, and we like just get all of the acid that we can find in the house and just douse them.
I'm like lemon juice.
The damned jumps down and then like kind of just like stomps on the mirror to break it up more.
Okay.
So it's definitely not getting repaired.
This is where the sledgehammer might come in handy.
Okay.
And yeah, he just like breaks it up with anything he has, and then he's just gonna pull out some handcuffs and just like handcuff the dude.
Okay.
The dude, so he can't really do anything when he wakes up.
Okay.
Because we have some questions. We have questions.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be waking up anytime soon.
So he's not gonna be able to hear us though. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Is there like one of those? Is there like? Oh right. Perfect. Okay. So get him, put him on the couch. Throw water in his face.
Tie him up first.
He already is. He's handcuffed.
Oh, you're right. Wait, what? Oh, did you just pull?
No. The dam handcuffed him.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, the dam has many things in his coat. It is unknown how many things he has hiding in his coat.
Kinky.
Are we interrogating him by threatening him?
No, we're just, well, maybe.
We're gonna hold my hand. I'm gonna hold my palm in front of him, and that's how that works.
That's fair. I'm gonna hold the Zap-O-Matic, which is very tiny.
All right. The damned is going to try to wake him up. The damned is going to pull out his small little spray bottle that he has filled up with water. Like, he got rid of the acid and filled it up with water. And he's going to spray it on the dude to try to wake him up.
Yeah, so you spray him, and he, like, wakes up, and he's, like, he cannot hear. His ears are still, like, they're ringing, but he can't hear anything still, because, like, of the, like, and so he handcuffed, and he's, like, just freaking out at this point.
I'm going to wave. I'm going to gesture to all of us. I'm going to gesture to the broken golems. I'm going to gesture. I'm going to gesture to Alex, and Alex is and I'm going to show him the gun, and then I'm going to point to Uncle Crane.
No. Do not point to me. I don't want him knowing where this creepy voice in his head is coming from.
And I'll just gesticulate and be like, hey, we did this. More's coming.
Yeah, while they're interrogating him,
are you gonna raid the booze cabinet?
The damned is gonna like set down his rocket launcher and kind of like lean on it while having like a notebook out with a pencil to like kind of just write what's going on, just like sitting there like.
And so like in his head, I try and like make my voice as like creepy sounding as possible, and like. Why did you bring those creatures?
Yeah, they're ugly as hell.
Only the dentist, the summoner can hear me.
Okay. So you asked that question. Yeah.
Do I need to roll something?
I don't think so. So you asked the question, and he kind of incoherently, because he can't hear himself, he keeps like repeating words. So he's just like the Toothfairy came to me. I found this mirror at the antique shop, and she came to talk to me through it.
So the Toothfairy is evil. Okay.
Is the Toothfairy here? Is the Toothfairy in the mirror?
So I ask him, is the Toothfairy in the mirror?
She's in the other realm. The mirror was the gateway.
Oh, well, convenient.
The damned is just gonna look down at the broken mirror and look up and just like, and just shrug and just like kind of like shuffle with his shoe the glass into like
he shuffles it under the rug.
Yeah, just shuffle it under the rug.
I want to try and manipulate him into writing a full confession.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna have to uncuff him.
We should all help him. We should all help Crane. No, Crane.
Thank you.
Is Crane in there?
All right, I got an 11 for the help.
Okay, so it's a +1 so far.
I got a 12.
Oh well, there you go. That's a 12.
Yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, I convince him to write out and sign a full confession.
How much longer is this gonna be?
We've basically destroyed all this stuff. I'm gonna take the confession, like have the damned re-handcuff him. Take the confession note. I'm gonna take a post-it note and write for Officer Devin, and I'm gonna pin it to the guy's shirt.
Because we feel so bad for Devin.
Okay.
Yeah. And just the damn's gonna like grab a cup from like the cabinets, fill it up with water, place it down next to him, and then get like a tube from out of his suit and put it so that he can like have like a little thing so he can drink water.
Oh. All right, so I say like that's kind of how we does this. So I say we take the mirror We smash it into pieces. I say that I take my portal and I throw it on one wall and I throw like one mirror piece through it. And I throw it on another wall and throw a mirror piece through it, throw it on the floor, just so that like they're going to all sorts of different places in time and space, but in time, right?
If we've learned anything, no matter how hard or how well you hide them, somehow evil consequences always come together. The mirror will be fixed and we'll all be screwed.
Yes, but I think it's been difficult for somebody.
That'll be for a later time.
Leave the pen, leave the
dam's just gonna slip one of the pieces into his suit so that it's just like in the darkness of his suit. So nobody's got it.
Is that possible? Can you just know, please?
Sure.
Well, you guys did it.
I kind of feel bad for that dude.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
No, the other dude, the dentist, who I just basically blew his head inward.
Well, now he just is gonna have a hearing problem.
Forever and ever.
Okay,
and that's what you get for making deals with the Toothfairy.
Yeah, what the hell is with the Toothfairy? The Toothfairy's evil.
I mean, the Toothfairy's fey.
Right?
Evil is not a thing. Like they just exist, and they have completely different. It's orange and blue as opposed to black and white morality.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess let's just do the end of session experience just so we can get that out of the way if we ever want to do another thing like this again. So did they conclude the current mystery? Yes.
Yes.
So you get 2 experience for finishing the mystery.
Yay!
Did they save someone from certain death? You saved 1 person, so 1 experience.
Who did we save?
Hold on. I get to choose an improvement option.
The Rainers. You saved the Rainers because they were next on the list.
They were next on the list.
Because they were next on the list.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Toothfairy sucks.
No, the Toothfairy yoinks.
Yoinks. Extrudes.
We'll do 1 experience for that.
I'm like, what did we learn? Don't make deals with Toothfairy.
This world. We also learned that this world is connected to some other plane of existence.
Yep. So that's that. So you guys will get 4. Just cause.
Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
No.
Well, we did learn that I have a suit that seems to hold anything.
I was about to say, I think that's already been known.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't think we learned anything new about each other.
4 XP?
Yeah, so we're up.
Actually,
I'm only up 2. I haven't done much though.
See, I'm 1 over.
I have 2 left over after 1 improvement.
Nice.
Did you already have 3?
Yeah, because I kept whiffing my rolls.
I had 2, so I'm 1. I have 1 left over. And now, to make it better, I just have +3 to weird because all I do is fire magic. That's my trope. Fire and apparently perfect.
Okay. So I hope everybody.
Improvements. Hold on, I want to look at the improvements.
Well, we could do that after I say goodbye to our lovely viewers.
Hey, real quick.
We didn't forget about you, viewers.
I totally did. I'm sorry.
Real quick, don't forget that in Texas, early voting is starting October 13th and goes through October 30th. Please vote. Texas is well on its way to being a purple state. We have shown ourselves to be much more purple than red lately. So your vote totally counts. I know it's a big state, but please look at the entire. There are some great down ballots.
Always vote down ballot. I'm gonna seg that into this one turns 18 the day that this video released.
Yes.
And is already registered to vote.
Right.
I mean, when
we get to sing happy birthday to you.
Oh no. Wait, which version? There's like.
Amelie doesn't know our version.
We could just do the short one, the birthday song.
I mean,
this is our birthday song. It isn't very long.
It isn't very long, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you know it. Okay.
Yeah, this was the best one. I love it because it gets over quickly.
Yay!
Let's go. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. This is the second verse. It's shorter than the first.
Shorter than the first. Hey,
You can't say first. You can't say first because then it's as long as the
That's
first
the
verse.
joke.
Short.
Okay.
This has been fun.
Well, I hope
my ears
everybody
already.
enjoyed this episode of
Thank you for
Thank
being our
you.
keeper.
Yes.
All right.
We love you.
We hope you all enjoyed the episode.